Tactics used by women to sell you purity. Guys, y'all have to stop falling for the games. Stop falling for the foolishness, right? Stop believing this BS. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that women is going to be women at the end of the day. You have to trust a woman is going to be a woman. Women is going to sell you purity. Just because she's selling you purity does not mean she's fucking pure. Just because a woman is religious or just because a woman goes to church every single day does not mean nothing. Just because she was raised in a church, that does not mean nothing. Just because her father, her mama is some pastor does not mean nothing. Right? Stop believing these shenanigans. Women that go to church, women that's religious, they still fucking off too. They still some throw-offs too. It doesn't matter which religion it is. Right? Just because your girl is telling you, oh, baby, I'm super religious and this, and the third, I will never, and this, and the third. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. She's telling you that because she's trying to sell you a dream. Yes, guys, women sell dreams too. Women sell dreams too. And I'm not saying just because she's religious, she's not pure. I'm not saying it like that. But just because a woman telling you she's religious does not mean you should just fall for the BS. Does not mean you should just automatically believe her. You know what I'm saying, guys? Stop believing these women so fast. Stop believing these women so instantly. Just because she says she's religious or just because she says she believes in God or she go to church every single Sunday does not mean shit. That, baby, that don't mean nothing to me. But you telling me that because you think I'm finna fall for the shenanigans. You think I'm finna fall for the BS, right? And guys, a lot of y'all dudes be falling for this. Like, oh my God, my girl is religious. She believes in God and this and that third. My girl would never do that. My girl would never do no 304 activity. My girl was never in the streets because she's religious, because she go to church. You know what I'm saying? Guys, that don't mean nothing. Just because a woman is religious does not mean nothing. She could still be doing some 304 activity. Nowadays, these women, they'll say they this and that and the third, but still doing this 304 shit. Still sucking him up, sucking him up, sucking him up, fucking him, fucking him, fucking him, fucking him. Right? But they will still tell you they're religious. Right? And I'm not against religion. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm just letting you know, bro, like, bro, just because a woman tells you she's religious or just because a woman go to church or just because a woman do this and that third does not mean shit, bro. Does not mean she's pure. Also, too, guys, like, women, they'll try to sell you purity by telling you that, oh, I'm a virgin. Just because a woman tell you she's a virgin does not mean she's a virgin. Right? A lot of y'all dudes be believing this. They rhyme, my girl is a virgin. That's why I married her within the first 3 months of meeting her. How do you know she's a virgin? Because she told me she was a virgin. Okay, bro, I can fly and I can teleport and I'm invisible. You know what I'm saying? You gonna believe that too? Like, guys, stop believing this. Stop. Women's main objective is to sell you purity. Women's main objective is for you to save her, right? Right? She's trying to convince you to save her. Stop trying to save these women if they for the fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? If they for the streets, she got hella baggage. She don't listen, right? She don't obey you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut her off. Cut her off. But Daron, she's a virgin. She told me she was a virgin. How do you know, bro? Just because she told you she was a virgin does not mean she's a fucking virgin. Why is you believing this? You know what I'm saying, guys? Stop getting mesmerized and hypnotized by this shit. Right? Look at her actions. Pay attention to her actions. Pay attention. Just because a woman tells you she's a virgin does not mean she's a fucking virgin. And yes, there's some virgins out there, right? I'm not saying there's no virgins out there in this world. Yes, of course, there's some virgins out there in this world, right? But nowadays, bro, 2025, most of these women is not fucking virgins. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And then, bro, on top of that, bro, you got feminism. You know what I'm saying? Hot girl summer. Girl, live your truth. Do what you want to do. Fuck him, and fuck him. Suck him up, suck him up, suck him up. Right? Have his baby, have his baby, have his baby. You know what I'm saying? We got this shit spreading around now. Right? And then on top of that, you got social media. You think your girl not getting chose up on by other dudes? You think you the only one that like her? Bro, somebody else like her too. Somebody else is talking to her too. Somebody else is in her DMs too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. So just because she tells you she's a fucking virgin does not mean you should automatically assume she's a virgin. She's just trying to sell you purity. She's trying to sell you that she's pure. Nowadays, a woman would tell you she's a virgin, even though she's been fucked all over the internet and everything. She'll tell you she'll still tell you she's a virgin, right? Because she know your better ass gonna believe in it, right? Stop believing this shit. Look at her actions. Look at her actions. Pay attention, right? You have to trust that women's going to be women at the end of the day. Women gonna do whatever. Women gonna do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? So if it takes her selling you a dream, guess what she's going to do? She's going to fucking sell you a dream. You know what I'm saying? If it takes her telling you she's a virgin every fucking day, guess what she's going to do? She's going to tell you she's a fucking virgin every single day so you can save her. You know what I'm saying? The main objective is a woman is trying to get saved by you. And guys, we don't hate women over here. We love women over here, right? But I want y'all to understand that, bro. You have to understand that women is going to be women at the end of the day. Women is going to do what's best for them. Women is going to do what's best for them and their kid. They don't give a fuck about you. They're going to keep lying to your ass, right? They're going to keep lying to your ass. And I'm just telling you, bro, don't believe the shit, right? Just pay attention to the actions. And also, too, guys, another tactic that women use, they'll tell you they're a homebody, right? I don't party. I don't go to the club. I don't have friends. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do this and that and third. Just because she's telling you that shit does not mean nothing, bro. Right? Because you can still be a slut being a homebody. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't go to the clubs, just because you don't go to parties, just because you don't drink, smoke, or whatever, does not mean you pure. You still use Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You still use dating apps. You know what I'm saying? You still using social media. You can still be doing some 304 activity on there. Just because you don't go to clubs or parties does not mean shit. Just because you're a homebody does not mean shit. You can still be a 304 by being a homebody, right? You can just have dudes come to your crib or go to their crib, right? You still at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, don't be believing this shit. Stop believing it. Stop falling for these games, right? Stop falling for these games. I'm not saying to hate women. We like women over here. I'm just telling you, bro, stop falling for these games. Understand that women is going to be women at the end of the day. Women is controlled by their fucking emotions. Whatever makes them feel good, they're going to do it, right? So if that means getting ran through by multiple men, guess what they're going to do? They're going to get ran through by multiple men, right? Because it feels good to them. Is she gonna keep selling you a dream because it make her feel good? Guess what she gonna do? She gonna keep selling you a dream because it makes her feel good. You falling for this BS, right? She's laughing at your dumb ass because you falling for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, you have to understand that women's main objective is to sell you purity. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep drilling that in your head, right? Don't forget it. Also, too, like, bro, don't be believing when these women say, oh, I changed. I used to be a 304 back in the day, but I changed. I'm not like that anymore. Right, baby. If you want a 304, baby, you always a 304. You can't beat that shit out of you. I'm sorry, you can't. Right, you been ran through. You got a lot of trauma. You got a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? You been feeling all these dudes' energy up in you. Like, you can't get that out of you, baby. You still doing that shit, right? Or you still had them ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that out of you, right? So, guys, just because a woman used to be a 304 does not mean you should save her. Right? Why is you getting sloppy seconds? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not to talk to her, not to have fun with her, but why is you taking her so seriously because she's not doing that 304 shit no more? We don't bust our ass every single day to get sloppy seconds. We don't bust our ass every single day to get some chick that's been ran through. That's for the streets. Have some self-respect for yourself. Right? Don't let these women convince you otherwise. I'm not saying not to put yourself out there. I'm not saying not to talk to women. I just want you to know and understand that, bro, women is going to be women at the end of the day. Have trust that a woman is going to be a woman, right? They're going to always do what's best for them and what's best for their kids. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They're going to keep selling you a dream. They're going to keep selling you that they pure and this, that, and third. Pay attention to the actions and stop assuming or stop believing in her just so instantly, right? She might be a virgin. I'm not saying she's not, bro, but pay attention. Don't just automatically fall in love because she told you she was a virgin the first day or the second day or the third day. Put that woman through tests. Talk to her for a while. And when I mean a while, a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be marrying this girl. Don't be marrying this girl 6 months in and you just met her, like, just because she told you she was a virgin or just because she's religious or just because she don't party like that, she's a homebody. That, like, bro, come on. Like, bro. Right? Stop falling for this. Stop falling for the games. And I'm out. Peace.